Some cities have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the birth and death of languages, and the shifting tides of religions, yet through it all, their lights have never gone out. Today, we journey back to the very cradle of civilization in the world that are still alive, thriving, and telling their timeless stories. Jerusalem, Israel, Palestine. Perched amid the rugged mountains of the Middle East lies a city that refuses to die. Jerusalem has been destroyed and rebuilt over 30 times in 3,000 years. Yet after every fire, every war, its people return to pray, to trade, to live. This is not just a city. It is a testament to human persistence. From humble Jebusite beginnings in the Bronze Age to King David's legendary city of temples, from the Roman province of Judea to the grandeur of Byzantium, the rise of Islam, and the battles of the Crusaders, empires have come and gone, but time itself has never conquered this highland. Why? Because Jerusalem is not merely a point on a map, it is a spiritual heartbeat. Here, Judaism believes God's temple once stood, Christianity marks the birth of salvation, and Islam honors the farthest mosque. Three faiths, billions of believers, all fix their gaze on the same hill. Today, over 900,000 people call Jerusalem home, while millions of pilgrims journey here each year. Argos, Greece. When people think of ancient Greece, their minds race to Athens, yet Argos quietly holds a far older story. Inhabited as early as 5000 BCE, and already forming a recognizable urban shape by 3000 BCE, Argos claims its place as one of Europe's earliest cities. For 5,000 years, it has never been swallowed by floods, never erased by war. It has simply endured, quietly defying the passage of time. Its survival is no accident. Nestled in the heart of the Peloponnesian Peninsula, near the Argolic Gulf, flanked by fertile plains and natural fortifications, Argos thrived without conquest or grand expansion. The city boasts the largest open-air theater in ancient Greece, where 27,000 spectators once gathered, and its stone steps, perfectly aligned with the curve of the mountain slope, still whisper echoes of long-ago performances. Towering above, the Larissa Acropolis reveals layered ruins that speak of 7,000 years of human life, silent yet unbroken. Unlike cities celebrated for glory or battle, Argos draws its power from persistence. Even today, around 50,000 people continue its story, walking the same streets where millennia of history quietly converge. Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Step onto any hill in Plovdiv, and you are standing on not one city, but 7 stacked civilizations, each whispering stories from thousands of years ago. Archaeological layers unfold like the rings of an ancient tree. From the Thracian settlement of 4000 BCE to Roman plazas, Byzantine walls, Ottoman mosques, and even modern cafes, every layer a pulse of human life. Known as the City of Seven Hills, Plovdiv hides secrets in every rise. On Nebet Hill, the oldest residential area, pottery shards and hearth relics testify to life over 5,000 years ago. Later, the Romans christened it Philippopolis, erecting grand theaters, aqueducts, and stone streets. One such theater, seating 6,000, remains in use today, standing as one of Europe's best-preserved ancient arenas. Centuries past, Byzantine foundations gave rise to Ottoman houses, which now pulse with art galleries and cafes. What makes Plovdiv extraordinary is that it has never been completely rebuilt. Each era layered itself atop the last, creating a living, walkable history book. Beneath the city center, roughly 4 meters below today's streets, lie 2,000 years of human life. Today, With over 350,000 residents, Plovdiv continues to thrive, a city that wears its history like a crown. Sidon. On Lebanon's sun-kissed coast, the morning breeze in Sidon carries the scent of the sea, shells, and history itself. This city was the birthplace of the ancient world's most coveted color, Tyrian purple, harvested drop by drop from thousands of crushed sea snails, a hue reserved for kings and empires. Sidon became the Mediterranean's first industrial powerhouse. Its streets and workshops buzzing with artisans, crafting glass, refining dye, and building ships that carried Levantine goods to Egypt, Greece, and Carthage. Archaeologists digging near the old port have uncovered layers of shells, some dating back over 4,000 years, silent witnesses to Phoenician ingenuity. But Sidon's wealth came with danger. Conquered by Assyrians, Persians, Alexander the Great, Romans, Crusaders, and Ottomans, the city was destroyed time and again, yet always rebuilt. Its archaeological layers tell the story clearly: destruction, revival, re-inhabitation. Even today, Sidon thrives with around 200,000 residents, its ancient port still alive, and the Crusader sea castle standing guard over the reef. For 4 millennia, human life has never abandoned Sidon, a city that refuses to fade. Fayum, Egypt. Amid the endless desert of Egypt lies a patch of green that seems almost impossible. A giant eye of life in a sea of sand. This is Fayum, a city born of water, a miracle sculpted by human ingenuity. As early as 4000 BCE, the Nile's tributaries were drawn here, and the ancient Egyptians built one of the world's earliest irrigation systems, capturing floodwaters to breathe life into the arid land. During the Old Kingdom, it was the sacred home of Sobek, the crocodile god. Centuries later, the Ptolemies crowned it a capital, and the Romans left behind temples and sprawling estates. Fayum gave the world its first realistic portraits, the Fayum mummy paintings, stunning glimpses into lives long past. Today, over 500,000 people still call this oasis home, walking along ancient canals that trace the same routes they did thousands of years ago. Palms sway, fields stretch, windmills turn, and mosques rise beside the shimmering lake, morning mist lifting as sunlight glances off mud brick walls. Fayum is more than a city. It is proof that when humanity harmonizes with nature, its legacy can endure for millennia. Susa, Iran. Step into Susa, the heartbeat of the ancient Elamite kingdom and a cornerstone of the Persian Empire. Here, archaeological evidence whispers of life as far back as 4000 BCE, 6,000 years ago, making it one of the world's earliest urban civilizations. Susa was never just a city. It was a crossroads of trade, culture, and faith, linking the Persian plateau to the fertile plains of Mesopotamia. Centuries later, Darius would erect the legendary Apadana Palace, its colossal 20-meter stone columns adorned with reliefs depicting tribute from 100 nations, a testament to imperial power and order. Yet despite dynasties rising and falling, languages changing, and religions shifting, Susa refused to vanish. Time never conquered this land. Today, life still pulses here, as the modern city of Shush stands sentinel at the edge of ruins that have witnessed millennia of human ambition, faith, and resilience.